And welcome to my new Let's Play of Bowser's Fury. Released with Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Switch, this is a self-contained side story. For bonus mode, it's surprisingly involved, so without further ado, let's dive in. We've been transported to a very ominous area, so let's make our way up here, and as we climb these steps, we're greeted by Fury Bowser. So he is launching a ton of attacks at us, so let's try to dodge them and make our way up here to this glowing object. We can hide behind these blocks as he's about to launch a fire breath attack, and that actually broke the blocks, allowing us to climb up and pick this up. Collecting that cat shine drove away Bowser, temporarily, so let's explore. Over here is Bowser Jr., who is crying for help, so let's see if we can actually help him. Looks like Bowser Jr. is in trouble. Mario, Dad is out of control. I don't know what happened. I tried to help him, but he's too big and mad. I can't change Dad back by myself. I never ask you for help. Never, ever. But I'll do anything to save Papa, so help me, Mario. You've teamed up with Bowser Jr. But how much should he help you? A lot. You've asked Bowser Jr. to help a lot. To change the setting, select Options in the plus menu. There's one more thing to mention. If you share two Joy-Con controllers, a second person can play as Bowser Jr. Just select 2-player mode in the plus menu. Alright, we are ready to go. So Bowser Jr. is going to help a lot in this adventure. You can collect coins and fight enemies, like so. So let's head over here. Welcome to Scamper Shores. So fundamentally, this plays very similar to Super Mario 3D World, but with a lot of differences. So let's climb up here with our cat power-up from the main game, and check in this area in here is a Cat Shine Shard. If we find 5 of them, we'll get a full Cat Shine. So let's keep looking for these. In addition to Bowser Jr. helping automatically in single player, you can also use the gyro pointer using R in order to direct him to various areas. So instead of actually climbing up to pick up that shard, we simply had Bowser Jr. collect it for us. Did not mean to drop down. I like how the cats in this area are actually themed around the cat variants of the main characters from 3D World. So the blue cat is Toad, the green cat is Luigi, the pink cat is Peach, and the black cat is Rosalina. Up here we have this little area with another Cat Shine Shard. That's our 5th one. We're actually missing the 4th one, but there's a lighthouse and another Cat Shine. Alright, so we've found another one, so let's actually drop down here. There are a few steps in the water, and if we climb up this, we can find the final shard. So structurally, Bowser's Fury is actually really interesting, because instead of having to basically exit out to a hub like other 3D Mario games, there is no hub, it's one interconnected area. So to get more Cat Shines to appear, we actively have to leave the area and come back later. You don't have to go very far away for new Cat Shines to appear, but yeah, we've basically done everything we can here for now. So let's make our way back over to this area, and drop down this way towards that bell. Looks like Bowser Jr. has more to say. Whoa, it's a Giga Bell! I heard a cool saying about these. I think it was, when the beast rises, the Giga Bell will ring, or something. Maybe we've gotta get this splotchy goop off first. Some more Cat Shines might do the trick. So we need 5 Cat Shines to awaken this Giga Bell. So let's head over here, towards this area and see what we can find. This is Fort Flaptrap. We have more Cat Shine shards to find, and once we make our way up here, we have a bunch of bullies to fight. Also, Bowser Jr. will point out hidden blocks and other special collectibles. So yeah, having him help a lot is really great, honestly. And we have another Cat Shine. So like in the previous area, there are Cat Shine shards. Instead of going over there and climbing that tree, we're simply going to have Bowser Jr. Pick that up for us, to save a little bit of time. There's one back behind the lighthouse, and there should be one in this area. And the other one, the final one in this area, should be over on the other side. By the way, these question mark walls, we can have Bowser Jr. interact with them to reveal power-ups. Looks like Bowser is about to awaken, so let's pick up the pace here. You've collected 5 Cat Shines. A message is ringing out from the Giga Bell. When the beast awakens, so shall I. Once it starts raining, you know Bowser's going to show up very shortly. Also, there are more blocks like before, so let's hang out here for a bit, while Bowser's about to awaken. So before we see what the Giga Bell does, we want Bowser to break these, since this is the only way to actually get under these blocks. So let's hide behind these, and... unlike before, we don't want to collect that cat shine right away, because if we collect it like before, Fairy Bowser will leave, and then we won't be able to see what the Giga Bell does. So let's make our way over here, and over to the Giga Bell. Alright, so we're now Giga Cat Mario. We can actually fight Fairy Bowser, either using claw swipes. Or alternatively, once he launches into the air, if we wait for him to drop down, we'll be able to perform a ground pound. Unlike other Mario games, Fairy Bowser actually has a health bar because we can do various different attacks to deal small amounts of damage. Even collecting cat shines while he's active will deal a small amount of damage. So it kind of makes sense that he has a health bar, but it's also really weird to see. We actually have to hide behind the level itself to stay out of range of that attack. So let's deal a little bit more damage with some claw swipes, and I'm actually wondering if one more ground pound will be enough. He doesn't have much health left. Let's hide. Yeah, this is really cool, and very different from anything I can think of in any other Mario game, to be honest. Like the scale of these fights, the music, and the atmosphere is just kind of unheard of. Let's deal a little bit of damage to make sure this will work. Looks like Bowser Jr. has more to say. He sank back into the lake, but trust me, it'll take more than that to beat my papa. We need to make him really see the light. The way to do that is to find more cat shines. More of that splotchy stuff went away, so there must be new islands to explore. Let's check the map and get going. Hurry up, Mario! Looks like Bowser Jr. has more to say. Oh yeah, I almost forgot something important. If you get lost, just press minus or right to bring up the map. Alright, so more of the area is open to us, but we're going to spend some time in this starting area to collect a few more cat shines. So over here is a little lost cat, so let's bring it back to its mother. So, we need 15 to awaken the Giga Bell again, so we have our work cut out for us. Pounce Bounce Isle. This is a cool area, so let's make our way over here. We have a little launch pad, we also have plenty of enemies, and our first cat shine shard of the area. We also have the boomerang power-up from the main game. Instead of actually going over there to collect this, I'm actually going to have Bowser Jr. pick that up. So yeah, basically every time you defeat Bowser, he'll go away and a new area will be revealed. Otherwise, if you just collect a cat shine to drive him away, it'll deal some damage, but it won't activate, or it won't, you won't be able to gain access to a new area until later. Alright, so we have plenty of boomerang flowers. One cool thing about the item reserve in this game, by pressing up on the D-pad, we have access to everything. So basically, you can store 5 of each type of item, which is very overpowered. And it's very easy to quickly swap between them, like so, for different situations. It honestly is a really cool way to implement power-ups, where you can actually flip between them very quickly. I think this is actually the first 3D Mario game with power-ups, so it's kind of unusual. I guess Galaxy technically had Fire Flowers, but here's our final Cat Shine Shard. And conveniently, that puts us right by the next lighthouse. So, in addition to the various islands around the area, there are also a few miscellaneous cat shines. So by collecting, or by clearing up this lighthouse, we have this small area with an individual cat shine floating up here. We have to activate the switch using Cat Mario. And quickly try to climb up this. Alright, next up, I think we have time for one more cat shine. So let's go for some blue coins. So this is a time challenge to collect a bunch of blue coins as quickly as possible, like so, and once you finish off, one wave of coins, more will appear. Bowser Jr. helping is very good, to deal with all the enemies, so we don't have to worry about them while trying to carefully platform. And we have another cat shine from this area. Oh yeah, I think I didn't mention this actually, but Plessie from Super Mario 3D World is here. So next time, we are going to continue exploring this area, and probably with the help of Plessie, head to some of the other areas in the distance that have become available to us. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Bowser's Fury.